Peace be with you. Today's story is Sunflower Life Cycles by David Schwartz. These sunflowers are the giants of the garden. With their big yellow flowers, they are very well named. Not all sunflowers are big. Some are no taller than your knee, but many tower over your head, standing 8 feet tall or more. That's a lot bigger than I am. 8 feet is about 3 feet taller than me. A giant sunflower begins with a small seed. The seed's shell or seed coat is straight. When water enters the seed, it swells and cracks open. A small root pushes out and grows down into the ground. Can you see that? The root is right there. This is an actual picture. Next, a small stem grows up towards the sun. The first 2 leaves, called seed leaves, push up the seed coat. So it pushes it up. The seed leaves wear the seed coat like a hat. With plenty of sunlight, the seedling grows quick. Do you see that? There's the sun, and you see each one had a shell, a seed shell, that came on it and popped off. I don't know where this one went. New leaves appear. The leaves are like food factories for the sunflower plant. The leaves make sugar using sunlight, water, and a gas in the air called carbon dioxide. Can you say carbon dioxide? When we breathe out carbon dioxide, and the plants breathe what we breathe out in. Isn't that cool? At the top of the sunflower stalk, a flower head forms and opens. It looks like one giant flower, but it is really many little flowers clustered together. The little flowers are called florets. There are 2 kinds of florets. About 2,000 dark florets are packed in the center of the flower head. Around them are about 100 florets with bright yellow petals. So there's a bunch of different little flowers within the head of the sunflower called florets. When the flower head first opens, the dark florets are inside little buds. Then the buds open. Nectar in the florets attract bees and other insects. Do you see all the tiny little flowers, the florets? The bright yellow petals around the flower head also help the bees find the sunflower. The bees move from floret to floret, feeding on nectar. On the way, they carry powdery pollen from one part of the flower head to another. You'll see it has a bunch of yellow pollen on its face and little sprinkles of pollen. And you see the pollen inside each floret? It's sucking out the nectar, and the pollen is going along for the ride. Pollen is like a powdery substance. When pollen lands on a floret, a seed begins to form. Soon the flower head has many new seeds and many wilting florets. So first we have the flowers, and then when they're about to be done growing, look what comes underneath them. Sunflower seeds. So each floret has a sunflower seed. So these are each individual flowers that will grow baby flowers in a seed. You can pluck a seed from the flower head to see what it looks like. It may still have a floret attached. The seeds grow larger and turn darker. By fall, the flower head is so heavy that it droops from the weight of its seeds. So this is all seeds now. And it's falling down a little bit. And you see this is the seeds. Birds, squirrels, and other animals may find and eat the tasty seeds. If you're lucky, maybe you'll get there first. Sometimes the sunflower seeds are not eaten and they fall to the ground. When the soil warms up and the spring rains fall, the seeds will begin to grow. The sunflower life cycle will begin again. So when they get real heavy, they'll drop down to the ground, and if an animal doesn't eat it, it will get buried into the dirt when the rain pushes it down. And with rain, sun, and soil, a plant will grow. Can you put these in order? What happens first? Well, it can go one way or the other. This could be the end or the beginning, because this is full of seeds. So either this is the end or the beginning. Let's say that this is the beginning. So the flower has died, the sunflower has died, and the seeds are ready to fall. So they fall to the ground. So that's number one. When they get to the soil, a root comes out, number two. After the root grows, then a stem pushes up towards the sun with seed leaves popping off the seed shell and wearing it like a hat, number three. And then the plant grows leaves, 4. And then number 5 is there is a flower head full of florets getting ready to open. And then the sunflower opens with a bunch of florets in the middle, with the flowers in the middle, remember? And then the last part, when the flowers have died, the seeds emerge out, get so heavy, and they fall to the ground. It's a cycle. See? It's a circle. So we can start here where they fall to the ground, root, leaves, flower, florets die, seeds, and it keeps going and going. So there's always a new beginning with flowers, kind of like the monarch butterfly that we watched. Remember the cycle of the butterfly? There's a cycle for flowers, and we have our song. And let me see if I can tilt it down so you can see the lyrics too. Here's our song, and it's to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat, remember? Grow, grow, grow a plant, starting with the seed. Give it soil, sun, and water. That is all you need. And I sent packages yesterday, and each packet has some seeds in it. And some people had got sunflowers, some people got other types of flowers. There's all kinds of beautiful flowers that you can grow with seeds. So let's sing our song again, one more time. Grow, grow, grow a plant, starting with the seed. Give it soil, sun, and water. That is all you need. So I want you to take those seeds and check the information on the packet. Mom has to read the information on the packet to know when to plant it and where to plant it, or Dad, and follow the instructions and plant it in some dirt. Give it some water and keep an eye on it and see what happens. If you get some flowers, please take a picture. I'd love to see those beautiful plants growing, those flowers growing, because they make me happy. I hope they make you happy too. All right. God bless you guys.